Nerdy Sports Fan here with your pregame breakdown for the last week of the regular season. We're kicking it off this week with the Bills going up against the Dolphins. Sorry guys, I don't have a crappy puppet for you guys yet, but trust me, it'll be here by the draft. So, leading off with Buffalo. They're playing at home, and it's the middle of December. Neither team has anything to play for, so we don't have anything like that to really worry about in playing motives. So I just think because neither team has anything to play for, the coaching motivations are going to be relatively similar. See the depth that you have on the roster while still trying to squeak out a win and carry some momentum into the off-season. I just think the Bills coaching staff is actually better at motivating their team. That isn't to say anything wrong with what Adam Gase is doing. He's a fantastic offensive mind, and this season really got robbed from him because Tannehill got hurt yet again. But yeah, I just think since the Bills didn't have a heck of a lot to play for this season in general, and they had a rookie quarterback, a lot of rookies starting in the rotation in the past few weeks. All of the turmoil that went on with LaShawn McCoy in the offseason wasn't really a good sign to start things. So you saw the writing on the wall for them. They knew they were going to have a bad season. The Dolphins legitimately did not know they were going to have a bad season. They were hoping for something good to come out of this, and all signs were pointing up, and then they just fell apart. So here we are at the end of the season. Even though the Bills have a worse record, they're consistently playing harder at the end of the year, and they weren't losing games really at all because of lack of effort. They were losing games because of a lack of ability. So, yeah, I think the Bills are favored here because Josh Allen's getting better, LaShawn McCoy's coming back into the lineup, they're at home. There's a lot of different factors here. They got about a 2.5-point spread in their favor, from what I understand, and that seems about right to me. I don't think they're going to win by any sort of monstrous amount here. Now, on the Dolphins side, Adam Gase might be coaching for his job. There's any given season, roughly anywhere between a third and half of the league's coaches could potentially be on the hot seat. And Gase is one of them. Again, I don't necessarily think it's his fault. He's been tied to Tannehill, though. And Tannehill got hurt, and they weren't able to do much in the games where he was hurt. So here we are into the year. He's coaching for his job. His team came out flat the past few weeks. Didn't really take care of business when they could have. A few weeks ago, they were really very much in playoff contention. They just lost sight of that, or got taken from them by Minnesota, and yeah, they just fell flat since then. So Miami's focus has to be in the offseason. What are you going to do with Tannehill? Because this can't keep happening. He's good, not great, and he's hurt a lot. So are you going to wait another year and hope he furthers his development, or are you going to jettison him and go to a rookie first or second round quarterback in this draft? It's a bad draft for quarterbacks, so there's not much hope there. My guess is, well, heck, to be honest, I don't really have a good guess. They don't have a good quarterback option in the draft, period. There's a couple of questionable first-rounders, but nobody airtight. And even if you do draft one of those quarterbacks, are they going to play right away? Probably not. So Tannehill, he's probably going to stay around for another season because they don't have other options. Gase, I hope, stays around. I don't see it as his fault. But that's for ownership to decide. They might want to just clean house and change the pace there because the current formula is not working. They're going to lose this game. They're probably going to lose because they're not really likely to try too hard. And this is a lost season for them, so I don't blame them. Sorry, Dolphins fans. You deserve better this year. Good luck in the draft. We'll be breaking that down in the coming videos.